Logan gets a little blankie as a snack.
Hey swingers, welcome back to another exciting episode of Tire Swing Games Play Star Wars Knights of the Road.
Knights of the Rolled?
On it.
You're not allowed to make fun of my speech impediment, Seth.
Sure.
You make fun of mine.
That's unrelated. Anyways, I got my nice Venusaur blankie. Seth's got the game controller. We're both docked on that Switch. That didn't come out quite right.
Get docked on these nuts.
I definitely do not want to go docking another dude. Or a lady, to be honest.
Did you just assume?
Did I just assume an individual that I've known for over 20 years is gender?
Yes.
Yes. They have never once corrected me, and I will continue to use the gender that I am aware of them being until they correct me. And then I might say, oh, okay.
I'm more.
I know you mean well. Karth's a wiener.
Karth is a ween. Karth is such a little...
Baby duty head.
Yeah, he's a goober. I do think... I legitimately do want you to do the side quests, Seth. Like, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I want
I'm not
you
gonna
to
do all of them. I'm not killing Bendak. I don't want to get too high level.
I like the Bendak side quest, though.
But, and this is a big, juicy but, if you get too high level, then you get less force powers when the time comes.
I understand what you're
I
saying.
see from your computer.
And that's part of the problem with the level cap in this game.
Mm-hmm.
If I
But swingers. So as we were talking about earlier today, by the way, we did not end up beating SD Gundam Force today. We lied to you. But we
This guy's a sleaze. I mean, with a name like Gurney, what do you expect?
I do recall this guy being a fucking sleaze.
I'm not interested.
Anyways, swingers. I did finish reading this week's chapter. I did read this week's chapter of One Piece, and I gotta say, it was interesting, but also a little bit of a letdown. So basically, Momonosuke was was getting prepped to fight Ryo Kugyu. Armani, I think is Aramaki. I'm gonna go with
kill
his,
some thugs.
Hold on.
I'm gonna use his real name, Ryo Kugyu. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this until at least I hear it. Aramaki. So Momonosuke was yelling at Yamato not to fight Aramaki because he assumes that Yamato is going to be eating with the Straw Hats, and his statement was essentially, I can't keep relying on other people to protect my country. If I do, when you guys are gone, we're gonna be fucked. So he's like, let us handle this fight. We will win or lose by our own hands. And conveniently, Momonosuke did learn Blast Breath. And what I was hoping was going to happen was that would be enough to either make our say, this fight's not worth it, or it would be distraction long enough for Sakazuki Akainu to just call him back, because Aramaki was actually...
This is very funny.
Swami's just walking around.
They're calling me low-class citizens, and they're drunk as shit.
Well, you are low-class scum.
Hey, I'll buy you a drink.
Hey! Come on, boys.
This is why I love this game. Well, this is not the only reason why.
Yeah.
I love the backstory, too.
Anyways, I was hoping what was really going to happen is, so Aramaki was there against Akainu's orders, so I was kind of hoping that Akainu would end up ordering him back after Momonosuke had delayed him enough. What actually happened is Shanks happened to be in the area and used really powerful Conqueror's Haki to intimidate Aramaki into leaving. And Luffy and Zoro and Sanji were up on the hill watching the fight, and Sanji's like, "Aw, damn, so we don't get to go fight this motherfucker?" And Luffy and Zoro are like, "Apparently not." And then one of them, either Sanji or Zoro, was like, "That was some pretty powerful hockey." And Luffy's like, "It reminded me of a familiar face," implying that Luffy had figured out who it was. But Shanks is not going to be meeting Luffy this arc. As we talked about, Shanks is going to go after the One Piece. And he's going to fucking get it. And that's, I think, like I've said before, like I've kind of Luffy to find Shanks at the final island. What I'm curious about, though, is if they're going to fight each other or not. Like, it could, and that's the other, like, and I'm also curious if Zoro ends up fighting Hawkeye, or if those are going to be situations where, like, the person they're looking to, you know, surpass is like, I recognize you as having surpassed me. We don't even need to fight. We're besties anyways. On the other hand, the fights would be so fucking rad. I do kind of hope they happen. I definitely want the Mihawk fight to happen. I think it will. Because I think Mihawk's the kind of guy who would say, he sees Zoro as like, Zoro is definitely stronger than me. Mihawk's the kind of guy who would want to have the fight anyways, just because he'd think it'd be so fucking fun. You know?
Well, there's not many people in the world who can even go toe-to-toe with Mihawk.
Mihawk is definitely damn near Yonko level if he's not actually a Yonko level. He is at least as powerful as the Admirals, but probably stronger than the average Admiral.
I have to go in the bar and sweet talk some lady to get her to go to a party. Then I'm going to get her drunk and steal her clothes. Disclaimer, I do not condone this kind of behavior.
Hold on. It's not the clothes she's wearing.
No.
Plus, she's the bad guy.
Also, her name is Sarna, and that just sounds like an alcoholic drink.
Like Sangarita or something. Anyways, though, swingers. As I'm sure you're aware, the build-up of the final fight between the Straw Hats and the Admirals has been happening for some time. Luffy's obviously gonna fight Akainu. It's implied Zoro's gonna get Fujitora, right? And up until this point, I've always just kind of assumed Sanji was going to fight Borsalino, Kizaru, the light guy. It just seems like the matchup that would happen, right? But now that we've met Aramaki and found that he has plant-based powers, Sanji's fire kicks are not necessarily a bad matchup for that. Now, don't get me wrong, they tried to light Aramaki on fire, and his response was like, "You motherfuckers think I could have become a Navy ad if I was still susceptible to such an obvious weakness?" But I'm just saying, Sanji's fire kicks would be pretty ballin'. So, I still think Sanji will probably end up fighting Borsalino. I just don't know which Straw Hat would fight Aramaki, though. What do you think, Seth? Like, the next option is either Jinbei or Yamato if he actually joins the Straw Hats.
I thought Jinbei did join the Straw Hats.
Yeah, Jinbei has, but Yamato is still not technically confirmed is going to happen. And Seth, Yamato would not be the first person with the title Princess that we thought was going to join the Straw Hats and then didn't.
I mean, isn't they... they might just stay in, Kaido's realm.
In Wano.
Yeah.
Not Kaido's realm.
Was Kaido's realm.
Ish. No, that's the thing. But Vivi, which is Cobra's daughter, the one who just died to supposedly Sabo, well, technically died like 200 chapters back, realistically, but she was originally, like, she was an individual we thought was probably going to join the Straw Hats until she didn't. And then we got Nico Robin instead.
It's open.
Isn't Nico Robin of Big Titty?
Nico Robin does have quite a lot of plot, but Yamato, he's got even more plot.
I almost wonder if Yamato is gender fluid.
So Kaido's crew calls her... calls him the Oni Princess.
It's open.
And I think tends to refer to him as she, but Kaido refers to Yamato as he, although Kaido wanted a son. Yamato refers to himself as he, which I for a while thought was mostly just because Yamato wanted to be Odin, and Odin was a dude. But the thing is, other characters have started referring to Yamato as he now, and Yamato, when offered to bathe with Nami's response was, well, there's no mixed bathing, and so Yamato proceeded to bathe with all the dudes. So, I mean, I think at this point it's pretty clear that Yamato is a he, regardless of what he looks like.
How progressive.
Especially when the Okamis are in One Piece as well.
Yeah, Japan is not exactly the most progressive place.
Granted, one of Luffy's best friends is an Okami.
Okami meaning?
It's a catch-all term. I believe it's technically a slur in Japan, but it's a catch-all term for cross-dresser, transgender, groups of that nature.
Aha!
Hey.
I've made it to the party.
You have to.
Careful.
Who cares?
We're not on duty tomorrow. Drink up, bitch.
Do you have to get 2 sets of armor in this one?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Also, she out cold.
Does she have anything worth stealing on her person? Do any of them have anything worth stealing on their person?
I don't know.
This is one of those games where it's cool because you're changing your armor actually changes your armor.
What?
Yeah.
Some games are not like that.
Here's the thing. I don't want to put on the Sith clothing until, like, much later. Although, if I had a 3D printer, I would 100% cosplay as a Sith trooper. Because look at this fucking armor.
It's fucking shiny. I don't know.
The Sith commanders are better because they're red.
I kind of do plan to get a 3D printer eventually because it was like, why the fuck not?
But, like, I'm more of a stature of somebody who could, hypothetically, cosplay Revan. Because, like, Revan wasn't exactly tall. I think he was, like, 5'10", maybe 6 feet. Which, like...
That's the height range I am, not the height range that is.
I'm 5'10".
No, you're not.
In the morning I am. That's good enough for me. Hang on, where's the map?
Oh, I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Okay, so that's... I do need to go this way.
That individual is short.
That was a child.
I didn't know there were... I was trying to remember if there were children in this game. I'm not... other than Mission Vale, I'm not 100% sure there are confirmed children in this game, Seth.
It's weird, because all the
What?
men are the same
Did
height
you-
in this game, and all except for Malik, and all the women are the same height in this game, even if they're kids. Oh, by the way, this guy's a racist.
Yep.
My name is Gorton.
Are you referring to
I
the
am
Sith?
speaking of the... That is
What a wiener.
Back off.
you.
Come on.
Be in pain. When
Why
the...
did you talk to him again?
Get away from you, bigot. I wanted to dunk on him twice.
No, I think that just accidentally pressed A an extra time. No, they're not allowed to watch you change, right? If they watch you change, they don't let you in.
I don't know. So it turns out Karth did not need to be in armor. I know. I was going to open the door, you jackass.
Jakash.
Ah. Now swingerinas, and swinger in betweenas.
And Swinger Nina's.
Non-bananas.
Non-bananas.
This is where this game gets more than a little stereotypical, and not in a good way. Gang wars.
I wouldn't say gang wars are necessarily, like, stereotyping. Like,
The human characters in the gang war are perceived as the good guys, and the aliens are perceived as the bad guys.
well, I don't know about that, but you get to literally pick which ones you side with.
Yes.
I thought it was gray. I thought it was gray, like, both ways. Like,
No, Brajik wants to take over the entire Undercity.
and the other one?
Actually, how many people?
Well, we know which one I'm gonna play on my playthrough, Swingers. I'm eating this goldfish.
Fish. Die.
Why do they gotta be black?
Who said they were?
The sign right there that says black.
Oh, Logan, that has nothing to do with the color of their costumes.
No, their costumes are very clearly reds and oranges.
One thing about this game that I don't like is the fact that there's no, like, auto heal over time, whereas in KOTOR 2, that's something you have.
Yeah, but once you get force healed, you have essentially auto heal over time.
Yeah, but it takes a while. The Volker base, I'm not gonna do that shit.
Yet.
Nope. It just went in for auto attack. No!
Yes.
Diaz.
Why are you going back to the...
These are the apartments.
Oh, okay. Anyways, what were you gonna say?
Salvin's down here, and I think she's behind one of these doors.
Who?
She's a bounty hunter.
Okay. Why do we care about her?
She'll rock my shit if I
I thought you was gonna say Will for a second there, Swingers.
that sounds a little gay. Bit too gay for me.
She rocking your world would be gay.
Yes.
Interesting. Swingers, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think
Heterosexual relationships are gay.
Whoa, 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 whoa. There ain't nothing wrong with casual sex, though.
Hooking up once. That is also gay.
So I've got a question.
2022, Logan, everything's gay.
I was literally about to ask is there anything that's not gay, and you answered my question, that's for sure.
If everyone's asking why I just keep using Flurry, it's because technically it's the best weapon you have.
You mean attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you just get the most hits in, and as we all know, DPS builds are usually the best.
That's why Fox is good in melee.
Hit often, not hard.
Well, he does hit pretty fucking hard, too. That's the other good reason he's good. He's fast as all hell, and he's got good kill options. Reliable kill options.
Well, that's just it. Some of the greatest fighters of all time, like usually, who are considered the greatest of all time, are fast. And I'll stick with boxing because that's what I know, but Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali,
I mean,
Mike Tyson.
some of the best strip poker players have been also incredibly fast.
You wouldn't know it because they were sitting down. They were the fastest at sitting down.
And keeping their clothes on. People were too slow at keeping their clothes on and therefore lost.
Hey, Karth, I'm gonna potentially
Not suck.
kill us both.
Why?
Because it was funny.
I mean, cart dying would be funny. Is there an option for cart to
Whoa,
be
how much health does Karth have?
like double yours? God damn. Is there an option for cart to not be alive at the end of the game?
Yes, if you play the bad guys.
Is it a guaranteed that cart's not alive at the end of the game?
Don't know about
So
that.
here's the thing, Swingers. I would get to the point. So, if I assuming I do a playthrough, right? I get to the point where we get to Juhani, right? And on the one hand, I could get dark side points for killing her, right? On the other hand, I'm pretty sure you can seduce her to the dark side, right?
Yeah. I gotta remember. I don't want to read through this. Can you just look up the Twisted Rancor trio puzzle?
Oh my god. Seth, I'd like you to actually listen to my question then and answer it properly.
Juhani. I think it's better to have her in your party.
Yep, he did not answer my question.
What was the question?
I asked you who can be converted to the dark side at the end of the game.
I don't remember. I think you have to kill. You do have to kill her and Jolie.
Activate Alinda first.
Alinda.
Okay. Then Uja.
That's Uji. This is Uja.
Then Uji. Then Lupa. Then Photo
This one's Photo.
for Photo. And then Ashana. I don't remember this puzzle at all. How do you even figure it out?
They give you a data pad and you just read. But that would waste your time, my time, and the swingers' time.
Well, I only care about one of those individuals' time.
The swingers?
No.
Well, then you're a liar.
Seth, I literally said we could do 2 playthroughs of KOTOR to waste their time further. But we'll talk about that next time on Tire Swing KOTOR.
I didn't even know it had been 20 minutes, my guy.